guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nastazsa. If you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you haven't done so already. For today's video, I'm sharing with you guys a very minimal room makeover. You guys know I love decor and decorating and all things interior design. However, I've learned that over the years within my bedroom and the place that I go to sleep at night, I like to keep things extremely minimal. So for today's video, that's what I'm sharing with you guys, my minimal bedroom makeover. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope this inspires you guys to declutter your bedroom a little bit. Trust me, you will feel so much better. So I will have everything that I talked about in today's video linked in the description box down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and without further ado, we can just jump right into it. All right, I'm just gonna give you guys a before of the room. I pretty much have just all the essential furniture pieces that I feel that I need within a bedroom. So as you guys can see, I have my bed, I have my nightstands, and then I also have just like a very simple dresser, as well as a long floor length mirror, and that's pretty much all that I have so far. And for each nightstand, I'm just gonna keep it simple and put matching lamps. These are lamps that I shared with you guys before. I'll show you guys like a overview of what they look like. I absolutely love the look of these lamps just because I love that they're like more buffet style. It's a little bit different, not what you typically see within a bedroom. So I think that makes these extra unique in here. But because these are a little bit more elevated, as you can see above the bed, I'd like to put something in the middle here, and I think I'm gonna go with my Harmati mirror. They have this really nice small round mirror and it kind of hangs down, and I feel like that will be perfect to have in between here. Also, it's going to brighten up the room just a little bit more. Since I did end up keeping this different colored accent wall, I feel like it will just make things a little bit brighter. So I feel like the mirror is literally perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want it to be like a super huge focal point, but I did just want something a little bit more elevated from the lamps. So basically there it is. I just wanted like a little pop of something above the bed. And again, I didn't want like a huge artwork piece or anything. Wanted something a little bit more simple and minimal. So I feel like that is the perfect option. Also has this really pretty gold detailing, as you can see here, so it kind of hangs down. I literally love the look of this all together. It looks so good with the bed, the lamp, and then the mirror. Like, love the way this is turning out so far. Now I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys the bedding, because that is like my favorite part. All right, so I actually have two bedding options that I'm absolutely loving from BEDSURE, and I wanted to make sure to share both options with you guys because one of them is a little bit more neutral, and this one is like, I feel like my super cozy vibe. So this is what I had on my bed before, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I had this quilt, really nice embroidery detailing on it, and what I love about the quilts from BEDSURE is they come as a quilt set. Oftentimes you will purchase things other places and it's just really hard to get the set. So this comes with the quilt and two matching shams and cozy. So the next one that I wanted to tell you guys about is this fleece blanket. This is literally, I wish you guys could feel it because this is like the softest blanket I have ever owned. This is just a typical cotton blanket, but again, really good quality, really like soft and cozy. Again, it's larger so it fits across my whole bed, and this combination of these three pieces is seriously like my absolute favorite because it just, like I said, it's like more dark and moody. But for today's video, we did go with a little bit more of a neutral tone, which I'm also going to share with you guys right now because I've been loving the second combination just as much. All right, so this is the bedding combination that I went with today, and it's, again, like I mentioned, a little bit more neutral, and I think my favorite part about it is the blanket that like drapes over. All right, so here's a close-up on that blanket for you guys, that way you guys can see it, but I love the detailing on this and really breaks up the neutral tones within this bed set. So this blanket is seriously so soft. It's nice and like stretchy too, which is so good, especially when you actually want to have the blanket for being cozy. Again, as I mentioned, it's got this like really nice stretch to it, so you can kind of like stretch it out and do whatever you want. So it fits really nice. I've kind of stretched it a little bit there to have it draped over. And again, this is folded in half. It's actually a large blanket, so you could have it over the whole bed. I just love this combo of the white cream and then the beige. So over here, I have, of course, my BEDSURE hypoallergenic pillows. You guys, if you're like me and you have asthma and allergies, you need to pick up these BEDSURE pillows. They're super cozy. again, hypoallergenic. And then I just have the satin pillowcases. I recommend these 100% if you're definitely like me and you want to protect your hair. You need satin pillowcases within your bed. They have a ton of colors too. And then behind there is just my linen pillowcase that came with the duvet cover. So we have the linen duvet, which is just so nice. And then we have the matching shams, and look at this like cute little detailing we have on there. It's like these really nice buttons. And then underneath here, I have the white bamboo sheet set from BEDSURE. Let me just tell you guys, I wish you guys could feel how soft and just amazing those sheets are. Like, they are so cozy. It feels like you're sleeping in a hotel bed. I'll give you guys a little overview of everything that I have on my bed, but this is kind of like the little combination that we are currently working with. And I'm gonna step back a little bit so you guys can see the full thing. But I just think that this whole little combination right here looks absolutely just beautiful. And again, it's very simplistic and super minimal. I feel like with the bedding and especially the Harmati mirror above the bed, it just gives a little bit of a statement. But I know you guys are wondering about storage in here and what I'm using for storage. So I'm gonna share that with you guys right now. All right, so this is my Harmati storage bench in velvet, and I love this thing. I shared it with you guys in a favorites video already, but I wanna share it with you guys again. So what's cool about this is, as I mentioned, it's a storage bench. So you can fully take this off and then put stuff in here and then place this back down. So this is kind of one of the pieces that I picked up that's gonna help me keep things really minimal in here because of the fact that it acts as storage. And I feel like it looks so good. It has such a beautiful velvet to it. It's super soft, but you would never think that this was a storage bench because it just looks so mid-century modern and beautiful. So I love the fact that it's a storage piece, and I know that this is just gonna help me keep things nice and minimal. I can even put some of my BEDSURE blankets in there to store them when I'm not using them. All right, so I'm just gonna be adding a few more pieces to the room and then we will be complete. But I definitely wanted to add in this little faux plant with the little marble planter that I'm using. It's not really a planter, but I'm using it for one. And then I realized that I forgot to share with you guys my dresser. So this is the dresser that I chose. I just felt like it kind of complemented everything else. I know that the nightstands are gray, but I didn't want like a matching bedroom set. I wanted things to kind of just like go together. I don't like the look of like a matching bedroom set where everything's exactly the same. So I picked up this piece. Again, it's unique. It has that little indent in it, which I think just adds a little bit more to it. I will probably most likely mount the TV at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it, and I definitely need help because I'm not gonna be able to mount that myself. So once that's mounted, I think it will look a little bit better. But to be honest, it really doesn't bother me since I kept things like very minimal in here. It doesn't look bad on the dresser to me, and it's actually at the perfect eye level where it's at for me to watch it. So who knows, it might just end up staying there for the time being. My little vintage travertine piece, I have a few things that I like to keep on there. I feel like this is the safest place in here to place a candle. So I just always like to have my candle on there just because, like I said, it's kind of a safe surface. I'm not too sure about putting any sort of candle on here because this is like a glossy lacquer. Tends to leave a lot of stains, as well as this is not a safe surface for that. So I have my little candle over there on the little travertine piece. And then I also like to keep this little selenite bowl on there. And what I like to always have within the selenite bowl is I have two little pieces of selenite as well as my sage. And I just kind of like keep those right next to the candle. A little situation that I have going on there. I just have this next to the dresser because it literally fits perfectly in between the dresser and the mirror. So I thought it was just like kind of nice to have it there. And I guess I will light the candle. This is a fireside candle. It actually will crackle as it burns. That's why I love wood wick candles in particular. So I'm gonna kind of bring you guys closer and see if you guys can hear the crackling. All right, and then in the corner over there, I actually have what is basically my favorite lamp, and it's kind of crazy because I've showed it so many times over the years, and I've never like had it turned on in a video. And now that you guys have seen it turned on, you guys have asked so many questions about it, and I realized that I've showed it for the past 3 years, and I never like turned it on. So that is what it looks like when it's lit up. It is an amazing piece. I think it's worth every penny. I did get it on a sale, so keep in mind when the lighting goes on sale, that is a good time to grab it, but I would buy it over and over again. Like, I love it. I just think it's such a nice statement piece, and it's like a really nice piece of mood lighting. And then this is what I like to keep my water in next to my bedside. It's just my decanter that I recently picked up. I really strive to keep this cleaned off. That's why I went with the nightstands that had drawers. That way it just gives a more minimal look when you can have all of your stuff that you need actually in here. So actually on the top, I just like to keep this decanter with my water. It has this cute little cup, and you put the cup on top of it, and that is kind of how you can store your water overnight, and you don't have to worry about anything getting into the water, which I love. So that is a fun little piece that I recently added to my room. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this very minimal room makeover. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget the links to everything, especially the BEDSURE bedding, will be in the description box down below. Again, a huge thank you to them for partnering with me on today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!